Alright boys, before this video starts, I just wanted to say that if you want to support Marrenmas and what I do here on the YouTube channel, you can go over to the Support a Creator tab down here in the bottom right of the item shop and click in the code MarrenTM. That will greatly support me and what I do. Thank you so much. Enjoy the video. Yo, what is going on everyone? My name is MarrenTM and welcome back to yet another Marrenmas video. In today's video, as the title suggests, we're going to be talking a little bit about aiming and KovaaK's, and in my very own opinion, this is the only KovaaK's video you will probably ever need, as this routine is just so comprehensive and very good, and it has made me a better aimer than I've ever been before. Needless to say, I am far from perfect when it comes to aiming, and I am doing this routine every single day. That does not necessarily mean that you should do this routine every day, because it is a long routine and it is super hard. But if you want more, be sure to do this routine every day. It is an hour-long routine, and I got it from Fool on Twitter, so mad shoutouts to you, Fool, if you are watching this video. If you own this routine, I'm not entirely sure whether Fool owns it or not. Please let me know down in the comment section below so I can give credit where credit is due. But all I'm saying is that I got this from Fool on Twitter. With that said, guys, let's hop right on into the scenarios and the KovaaK's routine that is so good and will help your aim become better drastically by the minute. Let's go. Guys, please don't bully me. I know I'm super bad at KovaaK's, but you know, I am actually working on it. I put in 1 hour every single day to try to better my aim and better my mouse control. And this is the first map, by the way, you guys want to do for 3 rounds. That basically means 3 minutes, which are hip fire sensitivity. 1 wall, 6 targets, TE. This is a super good map to practice your hip fire sensitivity, as well, you gotta click all of these around circles for a minute. So that's the first map. Do it for 3 rounds, which are hip fire sensitivity. For the next map, close long strafes invincible, you want to use your ADS sensitivity, and you also want to do this for 3 complete runs. That basically means 3 minutes. This is my worst enemy when it comes to KovaaK's maps. I really think this is difficult, and I don't enjoy doing this one, but surely it helps out. My sensitivity is relatively low, so I gotta like drag my mouse all over the mouse pad, then I don't have enough mouse pad space, and then I gotta reset my mouse, so it's so hard. But yeah, that's map number 2. 3 minutes on ADS sensitivity. Vertical long strafes. One of the hardest maps in my very own opinion. You want to do this for 3 runs with your ADS sensitivity. It's so good for practice, and I really enjoy this one. Nevertheless though, I am super bad at it, but yeah, it's one of my favorites. With that said, guys, let's move over to the next map. Next in line, we got bounce 180. You want to use your ADS sensitivity or your hipfire sensitivity. I prefer to use my hipfire sensitivity, as my ADS aim is already alright. But with that said, everybody, let's move over to the next map. The next map in this routine is Plaza High Ground. You want to do this with your ADS sensitivity for around 4 minutes. This is one of those maps that will just like greatly improve your aim when you're on the high ground, scoping down with the AR, and it's just one of my favorites overall. With that said, guys, let's move over to the next map. Next up is Thin Aiming Long Invincible. This is one of the classics. You want to do this with your ADS sensitivity for a good 2 minutes. And this is by far one of my favorite maps, even though, once again, I'm not really too good at it. But this is a great map, and with that said, let's move over to the next map. Next in line, we got Pat Target Switch. On this map, you want to use either your ADS sensitivity or your hipfire sensitivity. In my case, I use my hipfire sensitivity because that's what I gotta practice the most. With that said, guys, let's move over to a short little announcement. Alright, so since it's December and stuff, and you know, it's kind of the month for giving, I decided to partner up with Xtrfy to give out a few of their new M4 gaming mouse. So all you have to do to enter this giveaway is simply leave a comment down below. It can be whatever you want, and like the video. We've made it as simple as possible, and I just really wanted to give back. What this partnership includes is just basically that I give out a few gaming mice, and I actually asked them if that was alright, because I think that this mouse is literally the best mouse on the market right now. I've tried all of the other gaming mice, and the Xtrfy M4 is by far my favorite. And I don't just say this because I'm partnered, because there's a reason I'm partnered, because I love the mouse so much. I literally asked them, hey, I think my viewers would be really grateful if we could give away a few of your gaming mice, because personally, it is by far my favorite mouse I've ever used. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway, drop a like and leave a comment down below. So a mad shout out to Xtrfy who made this possible. Next up, we have Kata Icy Fast Strafes Invincible, and a little bit of a warning, you cannot play this for more than 2 minutes because you are going to go insane. This map is super difficult, and if you play for more than 2 minutes, as said, you're gonna go insane. onwards. We have Tile Frenzy 180 strafing 200%. I know this video is getting kind of dry, but trust me, this is the best KovaaK's routine out there, at least in my opinion. With that said, let's move over to the next map. We're like halfway there, boys, so, you know, if you manage to stick through it, that's good, because this is the best routine. Let's go. The next map we're taking a look at is Pressure Aiming 7 Targets. This is a really good map and a really relevant map for close range shotgun battles, and that's why I also want to use your hipfire sensitivity. You want to do a complete run, that's 2 minutes of this to continue the routine. Xtrfy's Kata, 2 minutes, 2 runs, that is, and you want to use your ADS sensitivity. I'm going to try to go through the next maps a little faster than earlier because I feel like this is getting really dry, so if you have watched this far, thank you so much, it really means a lot to me. Plaza Low Ground is next. Do this for 4 minutes with your ADS sensitivity, then hop on over to 1 wall 6 targets small never miss with your hipfire sensitivity. Then you want to go back to ADS sensitivity over on alcove tracking sets, and you want to do this for about 2 minutes. Then you want to spend 2 minutes of your life on 1 wall 5 targets Pazu, the hardest map in this routine in my opinion. Then over on Close Long Strafes Headshot, you want to skirt on your ADS sensitivity again and go for 2 full runs, that's 1.5 minutes. And then you want to move over to Vertical Fast Strafes, where you'll spend the next 2 minutes using your ADS sensitivity, having a lot of fun. I'm joking, this map is a pain. Moving on though, we have Fugla XY's Long Strafes, and on this map you want to spend a whopping 2 minutes, who could have guessed, with your ADS sensitivity. And then you want to spend the next 2 minutes on Fugla XY's Short Strafes map, and then you want to turn your hipfire sensitivity back on again and spend 2 minutes on Close Fast Strafes Shotgun. Moving on, you want to spend a solid 1 minute on 1 wall and 9,000 targets. This is a super fun map. And yeah, lastly, you want to finish it all off with 2 minutes on Kata Icy Long Strafes Invincible. So now that that's done, I'm going to be going over some basics on KovaaK's on how to turn on ADS and how to turn on hipfire sensitivity. Then I'm going to show you guys a few in-game examples of what this has done for me to conclude the video. So let's go. Alrighty boys, so I am now in KovaaK's and I'm going to be showing you how to turn on your ADS and hipfire sensitivity. So you want to go into game options, you want to go into main, and you want to go to Fortnite slider. Once that's done, you want to put on both horizontal and vertical sensitivity. In my case, I use 0.058 on my X sensitivity on Fortnite and 0.055 for my Y sensitivity when it comes to hipfire sensitivity in Fortnite. So this is what I want to put on if I want my hipfire sensitivity. My ADS sensitivity on the other side is 0.5. That means that I have to multiply this by 0.5, and that is 0.029 and 0.0275. So that is really simple mathematics and how to turn on your ADS and hipfire sensitivity. To conclude this video, I just really want to say that it is far from necessary to do this every single day. You can do parts of the routine to warm up or something like that. I personally like to do the routine if I have the spare time because I think it's so good. And now recently, I've become more and more confident in my own ability to hit hard pump shots in Fortnite. And I believe that because of this routine and because my aim improvement the last couple of weeks, I will be able to do better in the competitive events in the coming weeks. So right now, I just want to show you guys this endgame to show you guys my aim improvement because, well, it's been pretty good in my opinion. And with that said, have a look at this and I'll see you all tomorrow with a brand new Marrenmas episode. Until then, boys, take care and enjoy this endgame.
Ja, så kommer nocken. Ja, perfekt. Så